Hello, Twitch. What's going on here? What is going on here? There it goes. Okay. All right, sure. Whatever you say, website. Website that definitely works. Hey, Mayros. Yeah, isn't that banner great? Isn't that a wonderful fucking thing? It's like, can you be more invasive? And the answer is almost certainly yes, but I'd rather not find out.
According to this, the dam is protected by an intensive anti-aircraft defense network.
But anyway, hey Yomi, hey Jerry.
The Allied squadron will draw anti-aircraft fire to itself in the skies. Meanwhile, GOM team will join the Allied squad's Avalon Dam strike team and approach the target at low altitude through the canyon. That's the only way we stand a chance of succeeding.
Am I just doing the Death Star run?
Facility, you should be able to stop the weapon from being fired. The B-2
Because it feels like I'm just about to do a Death Star run, but in Ace Combat.
The destruction caused by its single warhead will most likely dwarf the damage inflicted by that tactical nuclear attack before. All the Allied forces will be mobilized for this full-scale operation. It seems this war doesn't want to come to an end. We must
I mean, war rarely does.
Hurry.
Hey, Addy, welcome in. Alright, I look forward to, fucking slamming my face into a mountain multiple times. Nah, even the music's getting serious. Instead of anti-aircrafts, let's do that. Alright, we'll go with that. Give Kara a nice blanket. I can do that. I mean, I don't have to. She has more blankets than God, so that's not a problem. All right. I'm sure this will go swimmingly.
Pilots, check your plane and prepare for refueling.
But why do I need to refuel?
1 mile to refueling craft.
Oh, that's why. I see. Damn, how far away did we fly from? Jesus. You know, since this is one of the last missions, I'll let the fucking thing play out. Why not? Oh, it's 3 minutes? Okay, never mind. I lied. I was gonna be like, okay, we'll fucking let the build-up happen. Then I looked at the timer. I'm like, yeah, maybe not. Well, fuck those 2 planes in particular. Alright.
GOM team, keep low to the water on your approach to Avalon. You'll be shot down if you fly high.
Good.
Get to the enemy fortress. Once you're close, increase altitude and fly over the dam. This is PJ. If I'm with you, I know I can do it. I'll follow your lead.
I still...
It's the GOM team. We've been waiting for you.
Still struggling with that whole this is PJ aspect of this thing.
We'll handle any fighters. You're not the only pros. You passed the first bridge. Damn, careful. Calm down. GOM isn't the only team that can fight. Our guys above are taking the heat. Don't let them down. Hurry, but keep it cool. GOM 1, all hell's breaking loose above. Fly as low as possible to your target.
Ow.
My left wing's hit. Sorry. Savage 4 going out.
Oh, this is gonna go swimmingly, I can already tell. Fuck it, we're going.
Past the second bridge. Hang in there. It won't be long until GOM team takes out the B-2. You passed the third bridge. Damn, Minute 2's been hit too. 20 planes left. I feel like I'm about to hurl. Enemy fighters.
I feel like I'm about to hurl.
I can't shake them. Go on ahead.
Eek driver. Thank you for the sub and or resub, much appreciated.
Who made it through? GOM? All planes, Charlie, pick 'em up. GOM team will handle the B-2. We're gonna stop it no matter what.
Okay, so now what?
And land again.
base of the dam. All right. It says it's target, so. Oh, that's like under the thing. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have to get past that for. I see. Okay. Dude, do I have to like get under the dam? Yeah, I do. Oh boy. How the fuck do I do this?
It's time for a perfect world without restrictions or rules. B2 will erase the old one.
I'm assuming I have to go down into one of these gaps. Okay, let me get turned around and try and do this. I'm sure I'm gonna fail this miserably. Like, guaranteed that's gonna happen. Okay. How do I fit in that? Oh my god. Okay. I have to get a little air. Oh my god, I hate this. Where do I go? What? Ah! Holy shit. That's, alright. Well, that's a thing. This might not be a short stream after all. Alright, well, we learned very quickly the first part, we just go. Like... Oh, how did my camera change? There we go. Okay. Oh, I didn't know R3 would zoom out like that. Oh, good to know. I don't think I want to see my whole plane right now. I don't think I do. But holy shit, that is asking a lot to get past that. Hey, Tack, welcome in. I know what I have to do. Actually doing it is, it's probably gonna suck. It's probably gonna suck. Wow. Alright, that one just tracked me immediately. It's unfortunate. Oops.
We're gonna stop it no matter what. I never want to see that man land again.
I'm gonna get rid of all these first, just so I can pick my spots really carefully here.
There are 3 launch control devices positioned at the base of the dam. Destroy them all.
I also want to see if there's another way to do this. So maybe I can fly in from underneath, like. Whoops! I fucking hit the wrong goddamn button because I'm smart.
Those lines will give birth to new conflicts.
So is there like a way to go out and then under from the mountain or not? I'm gonna look real quick. We're about at the edge, so I don't think there is. But I'm gonna take a look here.
It's time for a perfect world without restrictions or rules.
That's Bo Billings, so that's Jet Black. I recognize that voice. I fucking got off center. Alright, so it does not look like there's another way in that I can see. Let's see if I can do this.
Avalon, this is the final destination. Fox 2. I have to stop them from launching the V2. Can't let them destroy the world.
Okay. I really don't love this.
AA guns destroyed. 5 minutes to V2 launch. Open the pressure valves. Missile launch.
Oh no! Damn it! I stalled trying to brake. Fuck. Alright, can't stall that much. That was a bad time for that. Okay, right idea. Right idea.
Let's check your plane and prepare for refuel.
Yeah, not an ideal place to stall.
Team, keep low to the water on your approach.
Stalling at, 12,000 altitude. Okay, sure. We can probably do something about that. Stalling at this, not so much.
This is PJ. If I'm with you, I know I can do it. I'll follow your lead.
Fuck. Damn, that one tracked me really well. That's unfortunate.
Calm 1. All hell's breaking loose above. Fly as low as possible to your target. Damn, careful. Calm down. Calm isn't the only team that can fight. You've passed the second bridge. My left wing's hit.
I don't know how bad it is to get hit by one missile doing this run or not. Could be very bad for all I know.
Joker 4 disengaged. 9 planes left. You passed the third bridge. Gizmo 2, hang in there. It won't be long until Gong Team takes out the V2. Domino 2 is down. 7 planes.
Fuck.
Joker 2 also went down. 6 planes left.
That's not good. That is much less to work with.
Who made it through? All planes, Charlie, attack the
Now let's just hurry up and get to the other side.
We're gonna stop it no matter what. I never want to see that man land again. V2 is ready for liftoff. Beginning countdown. 7 minutes to V2 launch. There are 3 launch control devices positioned at the base of the dam. Destroy them all.
Okay. And... By the way, Retro Nile, welcome back for 70 months. Thank you so much. Oh, fuck. I gotta pay attention. And I think that was Soupy. Soupy, thank you so much, sir.
To new conflict. Rising above countries and armies, our world with no boundaries will
That's
become one.
okay. That's fine.
For the ID.
This is gonna take multiple passes, I can already tell.
It's time for a perfect world without restrictions or wars. V2 will be raced to
The battery's been hit. Fire. Facilities destroyed.
Oh, oh.
Take out the launch control devices before barriers close up and cover their facilities.
Oh, God. I looked at the wrong side. Fuck.
Gom 1 is down.
I got mixed. I was looking on the right side. I'm like, where the hell's the hallway? Do I have to pull a Yui in here? And I'm like, no, it's on the left side, idiot. All right. Anyway, Retro Nile, thank you again for 70 months. Soupy, thank you for 95 months. Appreciate you, sir. Okay.
Blow to the water on your approach.
You know what? What if I just use these to deal with everything regarding the missile launchers? Because I'm not going to be able to use these in the trenches, so...
Over the dam. This is PJ.
Oh, they're too close. It won't let me. Okay. Nah.
Follow your lead.
Can't say I'm super surprised by that.
You've passed the first bridge. Gom 1, all hell's breaking loose above. Fly as low as possible Terminal 2 is down. 7 planes left. Joker 2 also went down. 6 planes left. Damn, Menace 2's been hit too. 4 planes left.
How? From where? There wasn't a single missile on the radar. Where the hell did that one come from? Huh. That feels... I completely lost track of whatever hit me, because I was looking, watching the radar in case I needed to brake, and nothing popped up, and then, well...
There are 3 launch control devices positioned at the base of the dam. Destroy them all.
I mean, 36% damage is far from the end of the world in this mission, but still. Kind of sad I somehow lost track of that. Feels bad. Okay. Let's try this again.
Rising above countries and armies, our world with no boundaries will become one. For the ID, for the people. It's time for a perfect world without restrictions.
Ah, it didn't target the right thing. That's unfortunate.
B2 will erase the old one.
Yeah, I know, right, Soupy? Ah, didn't get locked. Boy, this is gonna take multiple passes.
Take out the launch control devices before barriers close up and cover their facilities.
Alright, so this way.
He's flying with a sense of justice. Show him what Avalon is all about.
No. And I have to exit here. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get back that way. All right, that's fine. We'll go back to a different one. I didn't want to risk trying to dive down there and end up splatting myself. Where's one I can go to? Actually, I'm gonna make a run from the beginning again.
Shooting them out of the sky isn't gonna be easy. At least keep them company.
Not ideal, but
5 minutes to V2 launch.
all right. The time limit isn't helping me be any less anxious either. That's for damn sure.
Destroy the world.
Turned around. Oh boy. Fuck it. I'm so lucky. I should have ate shit on that, and I know it. But we take those.
Radar lock. Enemy facility destroyed. The control facility barriers are halfway closed. Move it, comm team.
I'm working on it, homie.
Missile launched.
I'm gonna have to come back at a different angle, because some of these are just not gonna line up for a target. I can already tell.
Locked on. Comm 1. Missile
I'll take it. I'll take it. And, okay, back out. Alright, let's try and actually get back in this... What? Oh, apparently I got clipped. Fuck. Okay.
Hold them off until V2 is launched.
We gotta get back in there immediately. I can't spend a whole flight pattern going back and above.
Open the pressure valves.
Okay.
Pump is running smoothly. V2 launch phase 2 is complete. Phase 2 complete. Moving on to next phase.
I gotta remember the areas are gonna be different this time,
Radar lock.
because I'm going backwards.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Whew, this is nerve-wracking, bucko.
3 minutes to V2 launch.
Am I gonna have enough time? We'll see.
Box 2. Box 2.
And I think this is our exit. Yep. Okay.
Closing silo 1, barrier V. Warning, inbound missile.
Oh, fuck. They closed that up, didn't they? Yep, they sure did. Where's my next entry point? Give me something to work with here, game. Where the fuck is my entry point? Where'd they go? That's not good. That's gonna cost me way too much time. That's a problem. That is a big problem. Okay, well that one's still open, so... 2 minutes? I don't know if I can do this in 2 minutes. We're gonna try. Where'd it go? Did I miss it? Fuck, I missed it. Shit, that's bad. Alright, come on. Whatever. Please stop shooting me. I mean, I know that's not gonna work, and that's a fruitless request, but... Where the fuck is the entry? There it is. I gotta go. I just have to try.
Missile warning. Column 1, missile evaded. Final check of V2 launch phase 3 is complete. Cypher, it's up to you to finish off the V2.
I'm
Let it end like this.
trying, bucko. I'm really trying, I promise you.
Our facilities have been damaged. I'm detaching a module.
Okay.
Our facilities have suffered additional damage. We've lost the stabilizer and gyro systems. Go into sequence 6. We can make it. 1 minute to V2 launch. All V2 control facilities have been destroyed. We did it! We stopped the V2 launch! We're gonna be branded as heroes!
Okay.
We're confirming the situation. Cypher, PJ, stand by.
Hey. That was fucking nerve-wracking. Why would you say that? Why would you say...
Unknown target approaching at high speed.
Oh.
Break. Dang it!
Yep. Just like, you can't red flag it any fucking harder, my guy. Excuse me?
Have you found a reason to fight yet? Buddy.
Oh, you fuckstick. Alright, so I guess we're doing this. I guess we are doing this. Let's see. Alright. Let me get to the mission briefing, and then I will... What I'll do is I'll take a very short break, because I kind of need to be... Okay, hang on. Let me run ads now, and run to the restroom real quick. That way, people don't miss the final mission. I'm probably going to die multiple times, so you probably won't miss anything. But just to be safe, let me take a short break and get ads out of the way so nobody gets interrupted. I'll be right back. All right. Got like a minute left on ads, and then we'll... Looks like we're just doing 1v1, so I'm sure this won't go terrible. Except it will. Thought the series had a larger barrier to entry. I don't know about the initial games, obviously, because I haven't played them. But at least what I played of 7, like, I'm not gonna say I didn't fucking fail a lot. But like once you get a grip on how to control the planes, it's really not bad, honestly. I would say these are pretty easy to pick up and play. In general, especially because they have multiple difficulties. And I remember, I don't remember exactly, but I know 7 had like, I want to say it had multiple modes to make the game more accessible too. So, all right, ads are almost done. All right, we should be good. All right, well, fucking here goes nothing, bucko.
Confirmed reactivation of nuclear silo. GOM team,
Whoops.
continue your mission. Engage.
Yep. No thanks.
Stand by. We're analyzing the situation. Here comes the snow. Shoot down the enemy. I'll run a plane analysis and fill you in ASAP.
So I got just guessing I got to be really careful. Yep, because that laser is gonna be a thing. Yep. Where you at, nerd? The fuck did he go? There you are. I don't know if that's gonna track, but we're gonna try anyway. All right, that hit. This music is sick. Huh. It didn't actually cause damage? That's interesting. Or maybe it just grazed me. Not sure. Okay, this is about the nerdiest fucking thing I could possibly say, but I am giving Bleach Espada arc vibes just because of the music. So, I'm sorry, I can't help it, alright? I compare fucking everything to Bleach. It's a problem. It's also a problem I'm not interested in fixing. Phyllis Decoy, welcome back for Nintendo 64 months. Hope you're doing well, friend. Okay, that actually did a little bit of damage. Well, 1%. That's fine. I have a feeling it can go from 1 to 100 very, very quickly. I don't trust myself to stay in lock-on space for very long. Just because of that. Get your ass back here, nerd. Almost at long range, if that's fine. Oh boy. He is a slippery little fucker. Eat, eat, eat. That one actually did damage. I was not surprised. I expected it would do more. Yep, I was right. I was right. Brutal. God, he is fast as fuck, too. Holy shit. He's gonna point that thing square at me and I'm gonna have to do something about it. Fuck. Yep. Good lord. Okay. So I have a basic idea of what we need to do.
Confirmed reactivation of nuclear silo. Comm team, continue your mission. Engage. Stand by.
Okay.
We're analyzing the situation.
Could have been worse.
Here comes the snow. Shoot down the enemy. I'll run a plane analysis and fill you in ASAP.
Alright, that worked pretty well. Shit!
Battlefield start to think they're invincible. I bet you do too, buddy.
Man, that's hard to dodge. Way too close. I only got one left. Fuck it. Let's get rid of it. Okay. God, man, if he gets behind you, you're in deep shit. Okay. It's basically, I just have to treat it like it's a laser that is a guaranteed fucking hit.
Confirmed reactivation of nuclear silo. Comm team, continue your mission. Engage.
At least those ones seem to hit.
Analyzing the situation.
What if I try going at it long range and coming back around him?
Here comes the snow. Shoot down the enemy. I'll run a plane analysis and fill you in ASAP.
'Cause it feels like trying to do slow turns is probably just too fucking dangerous.
Those who survive a long time on the battlefield start to think they're invincible. I bet you do too, buddy.
How are you this good at dodging? Fuck. Man. It feels like no matter which way I go, there's no clean way to consistently dodge that thing. There we go. Shit! Yeep. God, how do you get around behind me so easily? Nope. Yep, I'm fucked. Yep. Oi.
Gone 1 is going down.
Okay. I gotta figure out what to do there. Because I'm having a really hard time doing anything once he gets within...
Confirmed reactivation of nuclear silo. Com team, continue your mission. Engage. Stand by. We're analyzing the situation. Here comes the snow.
No,
Shoot down the
neither of
enemy.
those
I'll
hit.
run a plane analysis and fill you in ASAP. Those that survive a long time on the battlefield start to think they're invincible. I bet you do too, buddy.
God. It feels like he gets to attack at angles that I really can't do a lot about, which I'm sure is the design. I'm sure that's not by accident. Damn, all of those missed. He came in so fast. That one. Wow, that hit? I'm stunned. Shit. Okay, just a glance. It's fine. That's not good. Okay. Back here, fucker. No, he was too close. I was expecting to be further away than he actually is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fuck. God, that fucking went right through. That's bad. Shit. Ah, it unlocked right as I fired. It's really unfortunate. Shit. God damn, dude. Where's he at?
Phase 1 analysis complete.
Oh, good. Phase 1.
Transmission from enemy craft detected. He's controlling the V2 launch.
Excuse me?
Can you see any orders from here? What is orders giving us?
That's not good.
We're going to start over from scratch. That's what V2 is for.
Oh, jeez. Holy shit. That seems bad. Extremely so. Well, note to self, wasting my long range was not ideal. Yeah, stay out of that.
There's only one way, buddy. You've got to fight for what you believe in. There's no mercy in war. People live and people die. That's all there is to it.
Yep, it's explosion. Move. God, you can hear those rumblings, too. It's fucking freaky. Oh, boy.
You fired up. Don't shoot me down.
Yep. Alright. That was... Oh my god, I can't believe we didn't collide. Holy shit. Close. There we go. Ah, didn't get a lot of shit. Already fire that shit. Keep going. Stay out. Stay out. Stay out. Okay, I think we're good. Shit! Damn it! Ah, that sucks. Literally turned right into it. That's really unfortunate. Alright. So I know there's no reason to try and use the long range out the gate.
Continue your mission. Engage. Stand by. We're analyzing the situation. Here comes the snow. Shoot down the enemy. I'll run a plane analysis and fill you in ASAP.
Maybe?
Those that survive a long time on the battlefield start to think they're invincible. I bet you do too, buddy.
Whew. Second time I've almost just fucking went headfirst into him. Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna start firing here soon. Shit. Fuck. God, I had to bail. Saw the laser. We're already in phase 2. Okay. Okay. That was pretty good. As far out as I possibly can. He's right up on me, isn't he? Nope. Whew. Okay. Okay. Come on, where are you at, you son of a bitch? Fuck. Had a good chance there. Uh-oh. Fuck, that was close. Whew. God, you were hard to hit. Went down to 47 missiles. That's not great. Yep. Whew. Okay, I saw a hit. That's good. Jesus, tap dancing Christ, game. Oh, still going. You son of a bitch. Three missiles left. That's not good. What? I only have 2 minutes left. Fuck. Give me a lock, game. Is that it? Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good.
Damn it! You're on launch of V2. Too bad, buddy. This twisted game needs to be reset. We'll start over from zero with this V2. Trust the future to the next generation.
Shh, bitch.
This is AWACS. Listen up, Call 1. We've completed analysis of the enemy craft. Codename Morgan. This plane is protected by an ECM defense system. Its only weak point is in the front air intake. You'll have to attack it head on. Go, take down Morgan.
Okay.
Only one who can stop him. Name the word of the round table. I pray for your success.
Oh, this is gonna suck, isn't it?
You and I are opposite sides of the same coin.
GOM 1, go for his front air intake.
When we face each other, we can finally see our true selves. There may be a resemblance, but we never face the same direction.
Oh, it's right. You have to be in front of him. Okay. Fucking 10 missiles left to do this, too. That is a fucking problem. Nope. Wasn't head on.
V2 re-entry in 5 minutes.
Fuck, dude.
Try again from head on.
Okay. I can only fire one missile at a time. I have to. Okay, we gotta swing out real wide. Ouch! Fuck. That's not a trade I wanted to make.
Fire away, coward. Now we find out who's number one.
V2 re-entry in 4 minutes.
Where is he? Where is he? Nope. Not head on the fuck. 4 missiles left. That's so bad. And only a few minutes, but the missiles are the bigger problem by far. Okay. Wow, I should have died. I just saw I was at 96%. Eat shit, Pixie. I'm never playing an SMT game again. Jesus. That's probably not good.
Mission accomplished, Cypher.
Hey.
Come on, let's go back home. We don't want to keep anyone waiting for you.
Who the fuck is waiting for my psychotic ass? Holy shit, that was hard. PJ's wife. Jesus. Well, it was girlfriend, but, you know, don't worry about that.
So this is the hidden truth about the war.
Oh, boy.
And this is where his trail ends as well. The impact of the 7 nuclear detonations on the world's psyche was great.
Gee, you think?
Those who witnessed the carnage went on to organize a global arms reduction. Perhaps they were admonishing themselves. Furthermore, the existence of V2 was concealed.
Oh, excuse me.
The events that occurred after the war faded from people's memories.
Yeah.
And these men were also sealed away from history.
I mean, how can history repeat itself if we don't be fuck-ups
Maybe this
and
was
forget
one
things?
path to achieve peace. And here the curtain falls on this story. However, that does not mean their
Oh,
own
man.
stories
I got a
can't
board on my helmet.
I fly under the code of knighthood. It's no surprise, since we soldiers are the descendants of the Belgian knights.
Why does this dude look like a dude I would see on the
We
Modern
give
History
our
channel?
lives for honor, but that does not mean
Telling
that
me
we
how
are
the
generous.
fucking
Since
Nazi
generosity
Germans
will cost us
discovered
our lives.
alien technology in the middle of Antarctica
If
in
the pilot
1935.
survived to the end of the war, he must have carried out these rules.
You know damn well we can remember things and still fuck it up.
Bailed
See also
out and
2025.
landed
I mean, you know,
The captain was gone.
aliens,
We've had a
exactly.
comfortable life since then, and I probably have him to thank for that. They ring the bells here at dusk to honor the liberation of the capital. It signals peace, but to me, they are the sounds
This looks like it was ripped straight out of like an FMV point and click game from like 1997. Higher quality, obviously.
Hatred cannot be the only motivation for war. It only brings about more pointless deaths. I lost most of my students. They were all my children, my flesh and blood. I will never overcome that grief. I'll probably never teach anyone again, nor will I ever go up in the sky again. I have entrusted everything I know to a new generation.
This dude looks like someone from a modern Resident Evil game. Like he's about to take that fucking shovel and just absolutely beat the shit out of me with it. Until a parasite fucking leaks out of his ear or some shit.
The Espada team's number 2.
Hey, Espadas.
Former member of the Sapan Air Force, 9th Air and Land Division, 11th Tactical Fighter Squadron. She is thought to be a survivor of the coup d'etat squadron. She currently earns a living as a dancer.
Huh.
If the Demon Lord hadn't appeared, our lives might have been different. For me, it wasn't about flying or ideals. Most of all,
Dude, this chick
it was
rules.
about him.
She was a fucking dogfighting pilot and also a dancer?
Our
That's
mission
fucking
was
sick.
to escort the heavy command cruiser that was to act as transportation for the organization. And the Demon Lord appeared, as if to block our path. I will never forget his overwhelming power. One by one, my comrades were shot down, and then the mother bird we were supposed to protect. We survived after the fight. We left our
I wonder if these
organization
change depending
and
on who you
returned to
do
the
or don't
ground
shoot
together.
down from the name squadrons.
Those whose hearts are in the sky will always return to the sky. He was one of them. And so
It does?
was I,
Okay.
even though his wounds had yet to heal.
Is there like a
And he
is there like a
died there.
true ending kind of thing, or is it just you get
Returned.
different interviews depending on who actually survived the war kind of situation?
But I don't blame anyone. The regret and suffering that remained after that battle were also what he had given me.
Just
They're among
alignment
the
and order.
precious
Okay.
few things he left behind.
Pacifist run. That might be a little
Joshua
challenging.
Bristow, former captain of the Ocean Air Defense Force, 8th Air Division, 32nd Tactical Fighter Squadron. His actions during the Balkan War are surrounded in mystery, and he is rumored to be one of the founders of a world with no boundaries. His whereabouts were unknown.
Oh,
after the decisive
Was
Battle
this
of Balkan.
the fuck stick that
But
gave me so
several
many
years later,
problems
he
because
resurfaced
lol
as
I
a leader
stealth?
of a terrorist organization. Today he is serving time in prison.
Ha!
This darkness and that little window are my entire world now.
Sucks to suck.
I'm actually rather fond of it.
Oh good, you're a sociopath.
The darkness envelops me in a borderless world. A world with no boundaries. He was not the reason we were unable to change the world.
If I could, I would turn around and shoot his fucking parachute.
The world can still change as long as people expand their knowledge and desire change. Today's world has already changed.
Ah, okay, Yomi. Interesting. A brother in arms, okay. Oh shit, it's a big one. It's loading.
Larry Falk, also known as Solo Wing Pixie.
Oh. How are you alive?
And member of the Ustio Air Force, 6th Air Division.
Oh, okay, it's not him
66th
talking.
Air
Never
Force
mind.
Unit.
I'm stupid. Ignore me.
That's right. This man was his buddy. And his enemy.
I should have died that day.
Oh, never mind. He is alive. Oh, so this was him the whole time?
Body and reached ground zero of the nuclear detonations.
I'll be damned.
A barren, empty land.
Gee, I wonder how that
Felt
happened.
An unbearable sadness when I witnessed that landscape. There were still people living there. They were the ones that saved me. It may be true that the world has no need of borders, but would getting rid of them really change anything? The world won't change for the better unless we trust people.
Yeah, hard disagree.
Trust is vital in a peaceful world,
Hard disagree.
but that will never happen.
What happens when you write some shit in 2005 and it's 2025?
Right now I'm near a border. I want to see for myself what borders really mean, and what their volition really is. I may not find what I'm looking for, but I still want to try. Anyway, that's what I've come to believe, and I think that's enough.
I committed massive war
What else in this
crimes,
video?
and I believe that everything is good.
Give him a message for me. Yo, buddy. Still alive? And thanks, friend.
Oh hell yeah!
See you again.
I love not subtle homoeroticism in the ending of my war game. Let's go.
The demon lord of the Round Table. A warrior who soared through the Balkan War, inspiring both fear and
That
admiration.
see, okay, that's how you know they understand the assignment. The assignment.
Short months.
Whoever wrote this has watched Top Gun many times. they have watched the volleyball scene with intense study.
Whenever they talked about him, they always had a slight smile on their faces. That, perhaps, may be my answer.
The only thing more homoerotic than that I've seen from a fighter pilot is fucking Iceman chomping his gum one time right in Maverick's face. I'm just like, oh my god, just fuck already. Damn. I wish I would have played this, like, well, is that true? Would this have stuck with me as a 22-year? Probably not. Actually, probably not. I can't in good faith say this would have struck me because I was still very anti-political, period, when I was in my early 20s. But I do kind of wish I would have played this when the world isn't nearly as insane as it is now, and this would not seem so relatable, but also completely unrelatable in our fucking current crazy-ass climate. Oh, no. So it's hard to explain. But, like, I can guarantee you 22-year-old me would have just been like, man, this game's fun to play, and I guess there's a story or something. Because I was very, like, even back then, like, I knew that my thought towards politics was very apathetic, because I'm just like, none of these politicians give a flying fuck about me, and they don't work in my best interest, so why should I give a fuck about them? Which I think is something a lot of people from my generation went... I mean, not even my generation. That's a pretty fucking common outcome for young adults. Is to just be like, no, politics is fucking stupid. All people do is fight about it. I'm just gonna not. And you grow up and realize that abstaining is just enabling, and you're like, well, fuck. But, no, this is a fucking great game. I can't believe it's a PS2 game. It does not feel like a PS2 game. I suppose my enhanced edition on my PlayStation 2 entertainment system probably is helping that a little bit. But, you know. All that aside, even just looking at the base models and how it works, like, I guess technically it would have been a pretty late PS2 game. The PS3 would have been either out or almost out when this would have released. So, oh, Zero Limit. Okay, yep. There's a name I haven't heard in a long fucking time. Holy shit. Localization producer Michael Murray. Wait. Michael Murray as in fucking Tekken Michael Murray? Did he localize this as a little fucking 20-year-old babby? Wow. Wow. All right, then. Well, this would have been a better time, you know, in his life, because he wouldn't have social media to constantly put his own neck through a noose. Someone desperately needs to take social media away from Michael Murray. This hit the US 5 months before the PS3 launch. You know what? That tracks. That tracks. I guess I always think of the PS2's lifespan being much longer than it was organically, just because the PS3 launch was so goddamn catastrophic that it felt like the PS3 wasn't an actual system until, like, 2009, 2010. Because, like, I think of, like, late PS2 games, like, actual late PS2 games, and I think, like, Dragon Quest VIII, or, stuff like that. And it's like, oh, right, it's just that the PS2 was the best-selling console of all time, and just fucking did not stomp because the PS3 was a fucking hot mess when it launched. Actually, that's not even fair. The PS3 itself, as a console, was not a hot mess. It's just that they fucking walked out, slapped their dick on the table, and said, $600 in 2006. Thank you for playing one of my personal games of all time and signing off on perhaps my most obscure OTP. I mean, how could you not? Like, in what world would you not look at that fucking smirk on that dude's face and not be like, oh, I see. Like, I don't know. People, I don't know, man. People just don't open their eyes sometimes. Yeah, this is great. I'm absolutely more than happy to continue playing more of this. Fiora was telling me I should strongly consider playing 4 and 5 before I jump to 7. And I don't hate that idea. I just don't know if I want to play, like, 4 of these in a row or not. So I'll think on it before we get to Saturday. Maybe I'll pivot and go do because he said 4 is like directly tied to 7, I guess, or at least has a lot of references that are made in 7. Oh, this is my alignment chart. Okay. Damn, I went all the way to the night rank. Oh, there we go. There, I finally fucked up a little bit. What was it? Mercenary, Soldier, and Knight? If I remember right. Honestly, all the PS2 games, 3 and 7, tie into each other, but not in a way where I'd view as necessary. Okay. Sweet. So you just get to go back and play whatever you want. New aircrafts. Okay, sick. New colors. New metal. Should definitely play 4 or 7. Is 4, like, pretty similar to this in terms of overall control and stuff like that, I take it? Like, I'm assuming it won't feel too much different if I play it after this. 4 similar? Okay. Maybe we can do like 4. Maybe we can do like 4 first, then 7, and then maybe save like 5 for somewhere down the road if I just want to play another one of these or something. But I see why people, I instantly see why people dig this series. Like, that's a very tight package. Like, the game plays really good, but the story is like very high-end war story, but also not, you're not reading War and Peace to get there. And honestly, considering I can't call myself anything but a newbie to this series, I feel like the difficulty curve was actually pretty good. Wizard Squad was probably the only part where I'm kind of like, all right, maybe dial back your ability to just turn my targeting off every fucking 20 seconds and we'll be good. But other than that, the difficulty curve felt incredibly fair and well paced. I don't know. This is just a good ass game. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's just a good ass game. Free flight? What okay, so I'm curious. What is free flight? Oh, I can't even pick it yet. Okay. Start new campaign. All aircraft money and unlocked modes. Obtain previous... Okay, so it's just new game blood. That's sweet. I appreciate that Wizard is hard because of trickery, and Pixie is just like one guy who really wants to fuck and or kill you. I mean, that's the most dangerous enemy, let's be real. the enemy who just plays fuck, marry, kill, but you're all three. So that the most dangerous enemy, quote unquote. But yeah, this was very good. And like I said, I haven't played a ton of 7, but what I did play was pretty enthralling. I definitely was like very into it for 2 days. And then I think that's like one of the ones on the mighty list of games that I started, and then probably something happened with Fujin or something. And I just never came back, as I tend to do with shit that I try to play in my free time. I'm so bad at playing games in my free time. Holy shit. I finish so few games in my free time. It's actually kind of fucking silly. Oh, so what is this? Fly any stage without enemies. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you just get to do pilot wings, but with a fucking $1 billion vehicle. That's kind of sick. I can respect that. I mean, I fucking love pilot wings, so. I'm curious what it shows here. Make a separate save just in case I decide to come back to it. That I want to see what the medals and stuff I got, so. Undefeated rivals, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, there they are. Oh, damn, so this just shows you everyone you offed. Okay. Holy shit, there's a lot. Okay, we only shot them down. Okay, got you. Oh, no, that one's dead. That one's actually dead. Good lord, there's a lot of pages. Jesus fuck. Oh, some of them are even just missing in action. Interesting. So they're vague about it. Neat. So these are the type of games where you can do your playthrough and then be chill and play whatever, or if you want to go ham on trying to 100%, it looks like you can eat a lot of fucking hours of time trying to get all the medals and all the various stuff. What else do we get for medals, actually? So, liberating the capital, I already knew that one. 200 enemies, I remember that one. Or for following the path of honor, eliminating enemy threat as a knight ace. Okay. So you have to do one playthrough of each type to get, I assume, unlock 3 different medals. That's neat. If you want 100%, you got to commit to it. I believe it. I'm sure a lot of them involve the higher difficulties, and I'm not gonna lie, I would be very scared to play this on like max difficulty. I'm sure you just get fucking murked. Like, I have no doubt one mistake, you just eat shit immediately. But yeah, these are fun. This was incredibly enjoyable. I do not regret this even in the slightest. So super cool game. Again, like seeing it's weird to think that so between this and 7 there was exactly 1 game, right? It was just 6. And then I suppose Infinite would have come out somewhere along the way. Assault Horizon. Okay, I didn't know. Is that like an offshoot game then? We don't talk about Assault Horizon. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Remember seeing a video of someone killing Morgan on Ace with unguided bombs. What? Fucking how? 3DS game's just a remake of 2. Oh, interesting. Okay. I can't imagine playing one of these on 3DS. I'm not gonna lie. Like, with a dual analog setup, okay, I guess 3DS does have dual analog setup, but I'm getting arthritis in my hands just fucking thinking about trying to play that. Like that sounds like something where I end up with my hands twisted in a fucking pretzel. Yeah, six. I would have to. I'm not sure how we would do that. I do have a 360 somewhere. I have no idea if it still works. It literally has not been hooked up since I moved to this house, and that was 9 years ago. So there's a good chance that thing is just deceased. It's kind of mid compared to 3.7 in the PS2. Okay, good to know. Maybe if I'm really hard up, I'll dabble in some 360 enhanced edition experiments and find out. One of the few systems I've never actually tried to get a functioning emulator working on, actually. Keep hearing good shit about Project Wingman. Okay, I'll keep that in the back pocket too. No, this is cool. These are well done. I'm very impressed with this. Like, it's just arcadey enough to just be fun to play, but you also don't feel like you're just completely defying the laws of physics for no fucking reason either. So, like, I respect that aspect of it quite a bit. Like, obviously you're doing some asinine, like flying into a fucking, trench in a actual fighter jet like that. Probably not the most realistic thing to ever happen, but it was intense. It made me fucking nervous, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, these are cool. This is very fun. I will definitely play some more of these. You're doing that on purpose, not by accident. That's fair. That's fair. So yeah, if 4 ties into 7 that directly, I'll go look it up. I don't mind that. If 4 feels fine, then we can play 4 and 5 and then do 7. It's not like these are super long. I'm sure 7 is probably a little longer just because it's a game made in the modern era, and God forbid your game in the modern era doesn't last at least 20 fucking hours bare minimum. So I'm assuming 7 is going to be probably the biggest of any of them I play if I had to guess, but we'll see when I get to it. I would be actually very curious to see what speedruns of this are like. I'm sure it's a lot of just learning what weapons fart on what missions and how to manipulate things. But, like, honestly, the things I'd be most interested in seeing of a speedrun would be the score-based missions. Like the ones where you just, however many, you have to take out X number of targets to meet the par score. Those would be interesting to see how they approach those, because I'm sure there's some batshit insane optimizations you can do to make those missions go fast. I could see the dogfight missions being like real like pains in the ass from a speedrun perspective, because I'm sure sometimes they just do not cooperate in a way you want them to. So, but yeah, these are super fun. Yo, Temporal Wolf, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Welcome in, everybody. I just finished up Ace Combat 0 here, so I'm just chatting for a minute. Do some whack-ass insanity. It sounds like a speedrun. Like, you don't think you're doing whack-ass insanity things until you go back to the outside perspective of the thing you're speedrunning. Like, I don't think the things I do in Bloodlines are... Actually, yes, I do. I'm lying. The things I do in Bloodline are fucking stupid. That's a giant goddamn lie. I've tripped headfirst down the Xenoblade Chronicle X. I want to get that. I've heard tell that apparently there is a 60 FPS toggle in the game, and people are speculating that it means on Switch 2 it will run at that. So I'm very tempted to wait until I get one of those to play X. I do want to resume the Xenoblade series. I definitely want to do that. And I want to play them in order. So I would like to go Xenoblade. I wonder what would be better. I wonder if it would be better to do Xenoblade 1 and 2 then Chronicles, or do Xenoblade Chronicles 2, 3. Because if it doesn't make a huge difference on whether I do 2 or Chronicle or X second, then that would be the excuse to hold off on doing X until it's confirmed whether or not it's going to run better on Switch. Switch 2, whatever. Of course, that's assuming I can even get a Switch 2, which is probably a massive if. But then again, it's not a GPU, so I probably have an actual reasonable chance of getting one of those fucking things. XEX is pretty much standalone. That's what I kind of remember people saying, is it's very much its own thing. But I also wouldn't be surprised if the remake does things that maybe tie it further in. Who knows? You never know. Trying to dissect Takahashi mindset is, you know. Yeah, obviously I'll play the main lines in order. Like, clearly I would play the main lines in order. I mean, we're a decent chunk into 1. I'm sure I probably still have a good 30, 40 hours in that game, and that's even without trying to remotely go near 100%ing it. And I know 2 is every bit as massive as 1 and 3 and all that shit. Last thing I did was the boss fight with Bumcar. That was the last thing I've done in that game. Because that was when... Were we doing that when Fujin finally got really sick? I don't remember. But I remember we were doing it every Sunday, and yeah, I'm almost positive that's when Fujin really started declining, is why I stopped doing Xenoblade. Well, I stopped doing everything. I didn't stream for fucking 4 weeks. About 2/3 through. Okay. I do know that whenever I get back to it, which I'm hoping to do in the near future, that I'll have to do some grinding, because I got through the Momkar fight like by the absolute skin of my goddamn teeth. So probably going to have to sit and actually get some levels under my belt so we don't hit a brick wall. That is the one thing I'm not a huge fan of with Xenoblade, is that so far it feels like one of those RPGs where it's like, are you within X levels of the enemy? You're fine. Are you 1 level below where we want you to be? You're gonna struggle, kind of shit. But that might have also just been that specific fight. I don't know that for sure. But that game's always kind of felt like that to me, which is not my favorite way of balancing the difficulty. But it's not like it's Terranigma egregious or anything like that. Where it's just like, oh, are you lower level than the boss you're fighting? Enjoy doing 2 damage, you fucking buffoon. Like, I definitely remember that in Terranigma, where I was like, man, this game might be a 10 out of 10 for the SNES. And then we got to the couple bosses where I was 1 level lower than I was supposed to be, and it was like, well, yeah, the level 82 wandering monsters. Jesus. But that's that Xenoblade being a 1 night a week thing will probably resume, hopefully in the near future. I gotta decide what order I'm gonna do a couple other things that need to get done, but that will definitely happen again, because I still want to play the rest of those games a lot. Like, more than anything, I really want to play 3. I played, I don't know, I think I got like 25, 30 hours into 2 on my own time. And I enjoyed it for what it was, but 2 also feels just so whiplashy after 1. It feels much, much more like... How do I describe this? I can still kind of feel Xeno in 1. Like, it's not Xenogears or Xenosaga at all. But it still feels Xeno. 2 just feels like extreme anime yeah, exactly, extreme anime shonen tropes. And maybe it balances out as you get further into the game, but it felt very whiplashy in comparison. And I don't think I've ever felt stupid or tried to understand a battle system in any RPG in my life than than I did trying to figure out Xenoblade 2. I legit felt like the dumbest person on the planet. I'm like, I get what this wants me to do, and it doesn't seem complicated, but Jesus Christ, can I not execute it? So hopefully playing 1 will, and then playing 2 afterwards will make it make a little more sense. I've heard 3 is not quite as batshit insane to try and wrap your mind around the battle system. But we're a long ways from getting to 3. We're a long ways from getting to anything that is not finishing Xenoblade 1. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna skip the DLC on Xenoblade 1. I've never heard like super positive things about Xenoblade 1's DLC. Apparently Xenoblade 2 DLC is incredibly good, from what I've been told. I have no idea if that's true. That's just what I've consistently heard from people over the years. But I've had multiple people who've wanted me to play that series just straight up tell me to skip the Xenoblade 1 DLC. Because you're just not missing out on much. And honestly, with how long it'll take to go through the whole series, I'm not against cutting out probably 20 to 30 hours. But we'll see. I might change my mind. But then I would have to give Nintendo more money than I already have, and that, ew. Ew. That's all I have to say to that right now. I know for a fact, I know for just stone cold fucking fact that sometime a year or 2 from now, when I'm finally ready to start Xenoblade 3, I'm going to go to purchase it, and it's still going to be the same fucking retail price it was at launch, because I know how this shit works, and I'm going to be very pissy about it. Fucking Switch games go on sale challenge. Goddamn fucking impossible. Just absolutely just doesn't happen, for fuck's sake. I'm pretty sure if I tried to go buy Mario Odyssey right now, I would have to pay fucking $60 for it. Like, and I would not bat an eyelash. I'd just be like, that fucking tracks. It's fucking crazy that they just do not discount things on those consoles anymore. Fucking mind-blowing. Meanwhile, Steam fucking 6 times a year is just like, all right, 80% off. Fucking put it in your library, jackass. Tears of the Kingdom is still 70. Jesus fuck. I'm not, like, Zelda was once my favorite series of all time, and I'm kind of glad I bounced off the Breath of the Wild style. Cause yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to pay $70 for a game I know I won't finish. I pay enough money for games I don't finish already. I don't want to do it with Nintendo. Like, bleh. They don't do sales because they haven't learned how to. Yes, just like they still haven't learned that friend codes are fucking stupid. Okay, it's not true. Friend codes as a concept are not stupid. Using them as the sole basis for playing online with other people is incredibly stupid. Maybe if the world still exists in like 2050, Nintendo will finally just actually have peer-to-peer. Like a normal fucking online system. Yeah, when the games have their own friend code go, it's like, Jesus, motherfucker, I can boot up fucking Accent Core Plus R right now, and I will be playing another human being in less than 40 seconds after booting the EXE. Like, and that game was made in 2010. Now, granted, you couldn't do that until 2020, but that's neither here nor there. My point remains. I like, all joking aside, Plus R just ruins your opinion of fucking net play for everything. I like, anytime I play a fighting game that is not Plus R, or any game where I'm waiting to get into a match, but fighting games are literally the only games I play online. I'm just like, why is this so fucking arduous to get one game going? Why is it like this? And then I just fucking remember it's like, oh, right, Plus R is fucking fighting game of the year 5 years running in a row and will remain such for probably the rest of fucking time. VF5, I bought VF5 mostly just to support VF because I don't see myself ever taking the time to properly learn VF, but I have a lot of friends who love that series, and I'm more than happy to spend $20. If they're going to actually support the series and try and get it revived, I have no problem dropping a little coin to fucking support that for people that really love that series. But just like always with VF, I heard a lot about it for a week and a half, and I have heard zilch in the last 6 weeks. And I wish I was exaggerating, but I don't know, man. Fucking history just keeps repeating itself. I think VF is just too pure of a fighting game for most people. Is what it really boils down to. Which is sad. But I don't know. Maybe in fairness, like re-releasing a fucking 15-year-old game with updated netcode is one thing, but the series also hasn't had any support forever. So it's like, at least like when Plus R got rollback and Xrd got rollback, Guilty Gear hype was at an all-time high because Strive existed. Like, it was announced. Even when it wasn't out when Plus R got rollback, like, the hype for the series was at all-time highs. Yeah, that's very true, Rona. And the shitty part is there are a lot of people in that community who have done a lot of honest-to-God effort to try and get rid of some of the stigmas. Like, VF had the same stigma Guilty Gear had for eons, which is like, oh, this game's really hard. And maybe what it boils down to is all the VF players are just like, fuck yeah, I get to play VF with good netcode, and they're just like, that's what they do. They just play games with the other VF players, and they're happy. And, like, that's kind of what Plus R has ended up the exact same as. So if that's all that comes of it, then I would call that a very notable success for the game. Like, if the people who truly want to play it can just play it, then fucking great. Like, the mission accomplished. Doesn't necessarily help for the potential of getting an actual VF6 with, modern graphics design and all that good stuff. And in fairness, modern graphics design with fighting games aren't always what they're cracked up to be, but I don't know. 6 did a pretty good job. So, maybe VF can capitalize on that down the road, but we'll see. But anyway, all right. I know this was kind of a short stream. I intended to finish this and then start the next game I was going to play in the series, but then Kara's been having a bit of a week, so I just wanted to make sure she's not miserable and is good to go for her fucking hell weekend that she does every single weekend as nurses do. But hopefully better than last week. She went through some shit last weekend. Holy fuck. But anyway, so I will be back tomorrow. We'll do SMZ3 as per the usual. I'm sure I will pay dearly for last week's mostly inoffensive seed. So I am probably certainly going to eat shit sideways tomorrow for that. And then I guess we'll plan on starting AC4 on Saturday. I think will be the game plan. And I'm supposed to know my actual full details on my Evo contract next week. Like, finally certified actual details, which should make my stream plans a lot easier to actually plan. So that has been, it unfortunately has stalled out multiple times, which, it is what it is. But that's supposed to be resolved next week, and that will at least let me start game planning for the rest of spring and summer a lot more reliably. So, and then I just need to, not have life randomly interfere as it does literally all the time in streaming. And also, I just, you guys know me. I'm a full-time streamer in name only because I'm bad at my job, but I'm going to try to get through a lot of stuff this year since I shouldn't be distracted and shouldn't have a bunch of things interfering, but I've thought that every year since I started full-time streaming, and how well has that worked out? It's almost like life doesn't give a shit. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the resubs. Yeah, normal time tomorrow we'll do the thing, and I'm sure I will just dive right into the fucking thickest curse yet. So look forward to that. But I will catch you all tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out. And if you're wanting to see more Ace Combat, we'll pick this up again on Saturday. So y'all take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.